Okay, I need you guys to really listen. Like, if you don't listen to anything else in your life, listen to this because this is very important, right? There is a big discrimination in the workforce. It really is. I cannot make this up. I have done HR, I've done talent acquisitions, and I've worked with a recruiting staffing agency for a temporary time. It was a short contract, but I've seen a lot within that time. And there's a big discrimination when it comes to black men and women in the workforce. Now, I'm not trying to do a comparison, but I'm going to be very honest with you from what I've seen, what I witnessed, and what I know. There's a bigger discrimination when it comes to black men. And let's just be real, when you close your eyes and you think of somebody in an office environment, you do not picture a black man. You do not picture somebody that looks like me. Even if you are black, sometimes you don't. So let's just keep that reality in check. Secondly, when you think about it, even when DEI was a thing, it was still a big discrimination. And those who do get hired in those environments, if you ever notice, there's a quota. Not maybe it's not intentional, but there's always a quota. I mean, you may be hired as a black woman or a black man, but then you look around and there's no other black people, or there may be one other black guy or one other black woman, and that's it. And then when you feel uncomfortable in that environment, they want to make it seem as if it's you who are the problem, and it's not. It's a bad stigma that's been put on us. And it's cool if we work at McDonald's. It's cool if we work in the factories. It's cool if we work here, there, blah, blah, blah. Because they can short our pay, undercut us, don't pay us what we deserve. And that's where they feel we deserve to be. Okay, so here's a story, right? There was a guy, his name was Kevin Smith. I made that up, but it was simple. It was on the other side. So they were fooled. And they thought his resume was perfect. They wanted to call him in for an interview. He got there, they realized one thing: he was black. And immediately the expressions changed, the attitude changed, and all of a sudden he wasn't qualified for the job. And the guy, the way he had to over explain it to me because he knew I knew that was wrong. And then there was another situation where this guy, his name was actually Daquan. I won't say his last name and I won't say the company, but he was a program manager. He was applying for the program manager position, and his resume was perfect. Experience 10 years plus. He had the credentials, everything. And it would make sense if they said, oh, well, we're going to hire another person who has the same credentials. They didn't. You know who they hired? They hired a guy whose last work experience was a floor manager at Kroger.